So, Alibaba is jumping into a brand new game, its very first in-house AI glasses. This is a really big deal for wearable tech, so let's dive in and see what they've cooked up.
All right, here they are, the Quark AI Glasses. Now, they look pretty subtle, right? Kind of understated, but don't let that fool you. This is Alibaba's first big play in the smart glasses world, and it says a lot about where they're headed.
Okay, they look cool, for sure, sleek design, but the real question is, what do they actually do? Let's break down the features that put the smart in these smart glasses.
All right, let's get into the core stuff. What these glasses can do to, augment your world.
First off, hands-free navigation. This is a big one. They've integrated with AutoNavi Maps, which means directions are literally projected right into your line of sight. Imagine walking through a busy city. You never have to look down at your phone again.
And then there's payments. This is where it gets seriously futuristic. They're hooked up with Alipay's Look feature. What does that mean? It means you can pay for something just by glancing at the terminal. Seriously, no phone, no wallet, just a look. How cool is that?
Shopping gets a huge upgrade too. They have this visual product recognition thing tied into Taobao, so you could be walking down the street, see something you like, look at it through the glasses, and boom, you get a link to buy it. It's like turning the entire world into your personal shopping mall.
Of course, there's a camera. And it's not just any camera. It's got something called a super raw night mode system. Basically, it's designed to take much clearer photos when it's dark out, so you're not just limited to taking pictures on a sunny day.
Okay, so those individual features are pretty impressive on their own, right? But the real story here, the real magic, is how all of this connects you to the massive Alibaba ecosystem.
Let's just walk through what a day might look like. You wake up, and you get a little travel alert from Fliggy. That's Alibaba's travel service, right in your vision. Then, you use AutoNavi Maps to get directions to the airport, totally hands-free. On the way, maybe you stop for coffee, and you pay for it with just a look, using Alipay. See how it all just works together? It's completely seamless.
And that is what they're calling the ecosystem advantage. It's not just about one cool feature. It's about connecting travel, navigation, shopping, payments, all of it right in front of your eyes. That deep integration is what really makes these glasses different from anything we've seen before.
All right, let's talk about the practical stuff. The big questions. How much are they, and when can you actually get your hands on a pair?
So for members, the price point is $3,699.
Let's break that down a bit. That member price, the 3,699 yuan, that's about 510 US dollars. Now, if you're not a member, the regular price is 3,999 yuan, which is closer to 550 bucks. So you can see there's a pretty clear reason to be part of the Alibaba ecosystem already, right? They're giving you a nice little discount. And what about the timeline? Well, pre-orders actually went live on Tmall back in October 2025, and they're expecting to start shipping the first units in early December. So if you're in the market for these, they're basically just around the corner.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. What does a launch like this actually mean for the bigger picture, for wearable tech in general?
So let's just recap the really important takeaways here. First, these are Alibaba's very first in-house smart glasses. Big step. They're powered by some serious tech. We're talking dual flagship Qualcomm chips. But the real game changer, the thing you have to remember, is that deep integration with their massive ecosystem of services. And that is a huge step toward making AR something we actually use in our daily lives.
And that really leaves us with one big final question, doesn't it? I mean, we've seen other smart glasses come and go. They've tried, but they haven't really stuck. So is this the secret sauce? Is a totally integrated ecosystem where everything from your maps to your money to your shopping is just baked in from the start? Is that the key to finally making smart glasses a mainstream thing for everybody?